and welcome to this morning's Liverpool news roundup here on Anfield Agenda. There is no news this morning, I'm not going to lie. It's literally going to be me sitting here yapping about the game last night because, again, I was about to say another loss. It was a draw. We haven't drawn in a long time, in fairness, but as Paul Gorst said this morning, and you won't hear me agreeing with Paul Gorst very much, a draw essentially is a loss with better PR. Liverpool have dropped points once again against newly promoted opposition, and yes, Sunderland have been decent this season, but this is the standards of this football club at the minute. The fact that we're talking about, maybe a point against Sunderland is decent, it's not. Like, that should be bread and butter. That should be 3 points for any Liverpool side over the years. A newly promoted side at Anfield under the lights should be 3 points, no excuses. That performance last night just was not it. And I'm going to take a look through some of Arne Slot's quotes and a few reactions to the game as we go on. But yeah, I'm not happy with that one bit. Yes, fair enough we didn't lose. Yes, fair enough we showed a little bit of fight towards the end. But again, just not good enough. But before we really get into it, please hit the like button, hit subscribe button if you're new, and let's take a look at some of the quotes. First thing I want to bring up this morning then, Arne Slot was speaking about Cody Gakpo and our attacking phases yesterday, and he said, "In my opinion, Cody struggled to dominate the 1v1s. If you want to have any chance against, like I said, they were pressing high, but also in multiple situations they were in a low block. The way to score is quite simple. You need a moment of magic from a player, or you need a set piece to score, and that's not what you want to be hearing from your manager. Like, we can't be relying on moments of magic." I was thinking about during the game last night as well, like the amount of long shots that Dominic Szoboszlai took, and yes, he is brilliant at them, and I'm sure one of them will end up in the back of the net at some point if he keeps trying it, but that can't be our main outlet in attack. It can't be get the ball to Dom and watch him twat it in from 25 yards. Like, that will work every so often, but we can't rely on that. And Arne said here, like, we have to rely on a moment of magic or a set piece. Like, you could just grind them down. You could just keep creating chances. Like last night we had, I think it was 23 shots and only 4 on target. Like, most of them were either shots from Gakpo trying to cut in from the left, Isak having to take a shot from far out just because he can't get the service closer to goal, Dominic Szoboszlai, as I mentioned, taking long shots. Like, it's just, I can't remember too many clear-cut chances last night, and Fierce did excellent to get into that position to shoot. Yes, it did go down as an own goal and it was definitely going off target, but the footwork and the creativity to get in there was exceptional, and we need more of that. We need just more of a spark. Like, again, I know that probably feeds into the moment of magic thing, but we need to just be in those areas more. Like, we're just too predictable. Joe Gomez and Cody Gakpo were holding the weight for the first half, and the balls weren't going in quick enough. The ball wasn't being moved around in general quick enough. Andy Robertson again as well, he was coming in a bit too close, like he wasn't pulling the weight out, and it just looks like we don't know what to do. Like, we get the ball, we get it up to the edge of their box, we pass it around, and we just don't look like we know what we have to do from there. Again, Alexander Isak yesterday, I think he had something like 14 touches the entire game. Like, you've spent £125 million on this man, and fair enough, the number 9s in Arne Slot's system since he's come in have always been a little bit not as involved, let's say, as the wingers, but to spend that kind of money on a player like that and then never play to his abilities, never play into getting the best out of him, it's just criminal. It's absolutely criminal, and I feel sorry for him. Like, yes, he probably could be doing a bit more, he could be working a bit off the ball more and stuff like that, but ultimately the system is failing him, and he just can't get any chances. Like, there was an instance in the first half, I believe it was, where he got the ball far left, cut in, Cody Gakpo-esque, and just fired a shot over the bar. Like, he's kind of reduced to that. Like, he gets so starved of any type of chances that he has to just start taking pot shots like that from outside the box. Like, he's been reduced to that because he knows he won't get the ball in areas he wants to be in. It's just, it's sad to see, and there's no game plan there whatsoever. It's just, it can't go on like this. Next thing I wanted to bring up then, so Barry on X Backseatsman LFC, if you're not familiar with the account, please do check it out, he's very good in fairness. He said, Federico Chiesa has played 139 minutes in the league this season and got the winner versus Bournemouth, equaliser versus Palace, assisted the equaliser versus United, and saved us with a goal line clearance there. I just don't get it. Play him. It's spot on. Like, I couldn't sum it up any better than that. He's played 139 minutes and he's done all those things. Like, he just will not get the chance he deserves. He should be starting the next game. He should be starting against Leeds. I don't care at this point. Like, I know Arne Slot has an agenda, but you cannot ignore this man anymore. Like, say what you want about whatever aspect of his game or his fitness or anything, but at least he will actually try. That is the bare minimum now. Like, he will put in the effort. You can see he's playing for the shirt, which a lot of players aren't, to be fair. That counts for a lot now. When we're already down, a bit of effort goes a long way, and Federico Chiesa last night was fantastic for those couple of minutes he was on the pitch. He wasn't hiding out there, he was trying to get on the ball, bursting his arse then to get back to clear that one off the line after a single pass from their goalkeeper completely wiped out our entire team. Like, that is... It's, again, ridiculous. Like, I don't know what we were doing even, but the fact that Kasa was the one to get back and do it, that says a lot. And it's no coincidence that it was Kasa, because he was absolutely bursting his arse, like I said, to get back and stop that one going in, because he actually cares. He's putting in the effort still, and he deserves a chance because of that. Purely based on the effort he puts in, he needs to start against Leeds, in my opinion. I don't even know where we go from here, really. Like, Arne Slot, again, is in job this morning. Like, he probably won't be sacked after a draw, and I'm sure the club will want to give him more time, and I'd say he's probably here for the season regardless, but like, what is the point at this stage? Like, it's just not getting better. Like, there was a tweet during the week from a West Ham fan basically saying every club comes to West Ham, thinks they've figured out their system, but it turns out they were just playing West Ham, and that was very apparent last night that it literally was just West Ham the other day when it worked. And again, we played against Sunderland and it was just back to the same dross that we just play every week in, week out. Boring football that's not effective. Again, being cut open by one pass through the middle, or conceding first in games again. Like, we can't do it. Like, it's just not working. Something drastic has to change, and that, in my opinion, has to be the manager. Like, the buck stops with him. You can say, like, fair enough, people are on about Giovanni von Bronckhorst as if it's his fault, or players not putting in effort, or fair enough, yes, there probably is a lot of factors to this, but ultimately the buck stops with the manager, and he's just not up to the task. And I'm really sorry to say that, because I love the man and ultimately I do want him to turn it around, but I have 0% faith at this point that he will turn it around. I cannot see how we come back from this. He's losing the fan base, he's losing the players, and the quicker we can do this, the better, in my opinion. Like, we can't let this drag on for months, where the fan base is going to be split. The players are probably going to start getting split on who's wanting them to stay, who's not, and it's just not going to work out. Like, at what point do the club actually look at this and go, yes, okay, we have to start looking at alternatives? Because there's still been talk in the last week that we don't have a short list of potential replacements or anything that way. I refuse to believe that. Like, surely we're not that naive to think that we shouldn't have backup plans. Like, fair enough, if you want to put your faith in the manager and give him time to turn it around, that's one thing. But to not even have a backup just in case, no, I can't believe that. I can't sit here in good conscience and believe that the club are not doing their homework on potential next steps. We're too clever for that. Richard Hughes and Michael Edwards will have their laptops out. They'll be looking at next candidates and stuff. But again, it's such a horrible situation to be in, and I don't know how we got here 6 months after lifting the Premier League and we're sitting here wanting Arne Slot out. It's just, I don't know. I'm beat at this point. The brand of football we're playing just isn't good. It's not effective, and I don't know where we go from here, honestly. Like, please, if you do have any positives, just please do leave them in the comments below. If you have any optimism, if you've seen anything last night that you did like, if there was any signs of improvement. I saw very little, to be honest. Again, I know we took a few more shots, as Curtis Jones pointed out, towards the end of the game, and we did put a little bit of pressure on. There was a little bit of fight there, but ultimately, again, the performance just wasn't enough, and it hasn't been enough for a long time. Like, our last 14 results in all competitions, we had the draw last night, 9 losses and 4 wins in 14 games. That is absolutely unacceptable. If that was Nottingham Forest, they wouldn't accept it. If that was Leicester City, they wouldn't accept it. If that was any club, they wouldn't accept it. Like, and for some reason we are. Like, I know he won the league last year and he has some credit in the bank for that, but we're beyond saving at this point, in my opinion, and it's just sad. Because I hate having to talk like this. I hate having to be negative. I'm a positive and optimistic person in general, but this is just, it's gone on too long and we've been absolutely dire yet again, and I don't know. That's enough moaning from me this morning anyway. Please do, like I said, leave any optimism in the comments below if you can. Hit the like button before you head out, hit the subscribe button. We'll be recording the podcast in the afternoon. That'll be out around 5 p.m. It's myself, Craig and Chris. We'll be looking back at the game last night and just some topics around the manager and certain players, and yeah, just keep an eye out for that one. Craig then will be live this evening as always, so keep an eye out for that one as well. Like I said, please do hit the like button before you head out. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you very soon.